Okay, so I think you call this a great British day out, not just a great British paddle. So here we are, Wasdale, in the Lake District. You can see Scafell Pike and Scafell. Just to the left is Great Gable, can't quite see this. So this morning we went up to Wasdale Head and parked at the National Trust car park, which is actually at Bracken Close. Wasdale Head's a bit further up, and from there we walked up Scafell Pike, up the fairly straightforward tourist route past the hollow stones to the left and up onto the pike itself. It's actually a war memorial. It was given to the nation in 1919, worth going up just for that in fact. And then we came down via Mickledore, which is the more traditional route up to Scafell itself. A few loose stones. We went up early. By the time we were coming down, it's Sunday, it's quite busy, so it depends on whether you like your mountains busy or quiet. I tend to be a bit selfish and I like them quiet myself. Anyway, down to here and Bowerbeck, Netherbeck. This is about halfway up Wasdale. There's some nice little beaches here. You can park, there's a car park, but there's also a few spaces. If you get in early, you can find a space to park up there. Nice little launching point. Typical stuff in the lakes. Shallow, close in obviously, then it gets deeper fairly soon. And then off we went. This is about halfway up Wasdale, turned right, went down to the end. You can't see it from here, but I'll show you the pictures. It's about 3k from here to the end. There's a few little islands, quite nice, interesting things to see. Not a huge amount of wildlife, a few here and there, but really it's magnificent scenery, as you'll see from the pictures. We went round the lake to a nice little house. It's actually an electricity substation. Paddled back along the scree slopes, which is just around the corner, got some nice pictures, and then the wind got up a little bit, so we've surfed back to here. That's 7k if you do that and cut across and come on the downwind bit. If you carry on, go straight down there up to Wasdale Head itself and then turn left and left, or left circuit, or whatever the wind is doing, come back to here, you're going to get about 10k in. So it's a beautiful paddle, nice little bays, but like I say, less wildlife, a few birds, but more scenery. You can see the bottom, it's clean. I very rarely take water with me. I just scoop some stuff that I'm paddling in and drink that. They may or may not be to your taste, but a beautiful day out. So there we go, a great British walk up Scafell Pike and a great British paddle all combined. Hope you enjoy the video and the pictures. Cheers. Okay, last little bit. This is Nether Brook leading into Wast Water. I keep calling it Wasdale, it's Wast Water. I've just come around the corner near where we parked, and there you can see the scree slopes, bathed in a lovely evening late sunlight. It's about 7 o'clock now. Really nice. It's been lovely in the morning, then it clouded over a little bit, light rain, and then when we were out paddling, it blew up a little bit, so we've got a bit of downwind, but then it's calmed off. So that's really nice now. There we go, all the way down to what is actually the bottom end of Wastwater and into the river Urt. That's where that electricity substation was. A lovely day out, well worthwhile. A great British day out, as I say, not just a great British paddle. Cheers. Okay, driving back from Wastwater yesterday, a little safety point occurred to me that I need to pass on to you. There is no phone signal in Wasdale all the way up to Wasdale Head. So what I normally do when I go paddling, whether I'm going solo paddling or paddling with a partner, is we would take, I've got a buoyancy aid, I carry that little compact spin lock buoyancy aid, which I think are great, the inflatables. We've got a leash, and we normally have a mobile phone in a waterproof case. It's great for pictures as well. But if there's no phone signal, you need to do a bit more prior preparation and planning. So over the north shore of Wastwater, there's a road, and that's well served by people going up and down all day. So if you need to summon help, that's fairly easy to do so. On the southern side though, if you look at it, spectacular scenery, scree slopes. Even though there's a path across the scree, you may be caught out a little bit if you haven't done any prior preparation. So what I'd suggest you do is, if you're paddling on Wastwater, then just have a few places you're going to go to, little safety bolt holes, just in case the wind blows up, as it does occasionally in this part of the country. Bear in mind that house at the bottom end that we paddle to is not actually a house, it's an electricity substation. So things like farms, that sort of stuff, and maybe take a bit more additional exposure protection jacket or something, just in case you end up in the water unforeseen and have to do a long walk. You might even want to take a little loop line and a carabiner should you need to tie your boat up and walk yourself to recovery and safety. Just worth bearing in mind. But like I say, if I can assist with any other stuff, just contact me for any other advice and guidance that I might be able to give you on that particular paddle or any others.